Rob, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Perfect. Well, so far I got 6 people with nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon. 7. All right, let's go. I'm a very busy, important person, so I'm going to give everybody 10 minutes to ask Board of Education specific related questions at Toms River Board of Education and the race and the candidates and what's going on. I'm sick of typing. What? Am I clear to everybody? Can everybody hear me? Rob, type a question. Well, you know I can't answer that question, but I can tell you that I know. It's like I feel like I'm a dealer at a casino, and I'm dealing everybody cards, and except I'm seeing the cards that I'm dealing, and I know the cards that I have here, but I can't tell anybody. Not yet, but pretty soon, very soon, I think that the all your ethics-related questions in reference to Mr. Raymond will be answered in due time, and I do believe that I know I'll be happy, but again, I can't talk about details. Just be ready. But they're not fake, I'll tell you that right now. That's something I can tell you. They're not fake. They're not made up. Got about 48, 50, 60 hours left or more. Come on, one question, that's all I got? Let's go, John Irwin, say something. But yeah, this is my first Facebook Live, so I had to download some kind of software. Rob, you have to download some kind of software to run streaming apps on your computer. So you got to do that for the Mac. It's not the Mac, it's just something you have to download. So anyway, Board of Education questions, Toms River. If you have questions, just ask. I'm going to be on for another maybe 10 minutes, testing this baby out. And I mean, it's just too much to type. I type, somebody has a question, and I type back. Everything gets lost in translation. I can't really articulate or give detail in when I'm typing. So, any questions? You be quiet down there. It's my cat. Really, no questions. Okay, well, maybe the Snap impromptu Facebook Live wasn't the best thing to do, but I have to test this out. I think Monday I'm going to have a long one. Answer any questions about the Toms River Board of Education election that I can answer. But I'm telling you, Monday I'll be on for a couple hours probably. Get those last minute decisions shored up. Feel brilliant. What are you doing? You got nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon either? Jeez. So as you know, I'm not really endorsing as much as I am anti-endorsing Chris Raymond for the Board of Education for many, many reasons, all in the best interest of the district, the best interest of the students, the staff, taxpayers. But, you know, you really need to put somebody in there that's going to make a difference. And, you know, that works well with others, quite frankly, because you have many different political ideologies behind the scenes and different backgrounds and diversities and whatnot. So you need to put somebody in there that's going to put all that to the side and do the right thing for the best interest of the whole. Not somebody that goes in there with personal political aspirations and that's going to go in there and create havoc and chaos and get people fighting with each other for no reason, detracting from the progress that we need to do, and especially with all our state budget issues that we have going on, you know. So that's why, you know, I'm really supporting 4 people for Toms River. And that's Rob Onifrietti, who's on here, and Erica Cirillo. And on the other hand, you have Joe Nardini and Danielle LeBright, who I love. So it wasn't an easy year for me because, you know, normally I endorse one person and that's it. But I mean, I think there's a lot to be had this election, and we have to put the right people in there. And we really have a really strong board right now. I mean, you know, I know you wouldn't think that from what you're seeing in the papers, but again, the papers are there to sell and put headlines in there that sell papers. But I will tell you that 8 of the 9 members of the Board of Education are solid. We get along. We're doing the right things. And we would do a lot better without a certain individual creating problems and breaking up the harmony. But, you know, enough about that. You see that on my pages. You know who it is. But we just have to make things better. And I think the Tuesday can really be the game-changing day for the future of this district. And we really have to be unified to go against the state and all the money that we're losing, potentially losing for years to come. And we need to work together. You know, when I say that, I mean the citizens and the people in Toms River and Beechwood and Pine Beach, South Toms River, we all need to work together. I mean, I think a petition that we had going around for the state had around 10,000 signatures on it. And for a town that has over 100,000 people, not really going to, you know, it's not really going to say much, 10,000. But, you know, I really, really give credit to the people who started the petition, and, you know, it's growing, but it kind of got, you know, stagnant there. We need to do something to keep that going. But any questions about the Toms River Board of Education? Big election Tuesday. We got Anna Palazzo and Gigi Esparza, South Toms River. All right, ask me a fake question about anything, sports, movies, pets, I don't care. I see Cecil Howard. I haven't seen you in maybe 10 years. Went to the Small Arms Master Gunner course together out there in Pennsylvania. Jesse James lives down the street, can't sell his house. Gervasio, what's up? No offense to your fan, you know, we got other issues, me and you, but Good question. Why is the sky blue? Hold on a second. I'm trying to give you a smart ass answer, but I can't think fast enough. Oh, New York Giants. That's why. I'm sorry. Tell me that Mola Rosa didn't just join the Facebook live stream of DP Leonard. Well, give me that.
No.
Moro, welcome to the party, pal. Mola Rosa, Justin Pierre, long time no see, my friend. So for those just tuning in, so tomorrow morning I'm going to call into the WOBM's Topic A with Bob Levy, Bob Levy's Topic A, now with Jeremy Grunin. Bob Levy, God rest his soul, icon. So tomorrow morning I'm going to be calling into that show and talking about some things. And Piera Rosa, that's good. And I encourage everybody to call in. And, you know, that show is kind of getting out of control with the people, same people every weekend. So we got 100, like I said, 100,000 people around here. We got the same people calling on every weekend talking about the same stupid stuff. Trump, Obama, Hillary. Who cares? We're in Ocean County. We're in Toms River. We got local issues that we need to deal with here. And it's like, you know, nobody's even talking about it. And this is where your money and your taxes are. So let's bring it back home and call into the show and talk about some things. So I'll be calling in tomorrow to that show, and then I'm spending the rest of the day with the family doing stuff, getting ready for Rick Grimes' last episode of The Walking Dead. You know, that's kind of scary. It's been maybe 9 years with that show, and now we got to say goodbye to the main character. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then on Monday, this is actually, for everybody who just joined, this is a test podcast for Monday, because on Monday I'm going to be on and off all day talking about what needs to happen on Tuesday and any last minute things we need to talk about here at Team Leonard headquarters. And again, Nardini, LeBright, Anafrietti, Cirillo, Palazzo. It's the biggest. Name another place where the Board of Education is this, you know, this political. It's insane. It's about the kids, you know. But no, people have to go through all this nonsense. He probably would listen, Carl. He wouldn't even know how to do this. He can't even speak in public. He's not going to go on here and talk to people. He canceled his 3 town halls. Randy Lang, what's up, buddy? Chris, Tammy Britton in the house. Pete Lagom, are you still here? I haven't seen you in years. Jesus Christ. So Monday, all day podcasts from Team Leonard headquarters about the election on Tuesday. And how can this race between Eugen and Menendez be that close? I mean, the way I look at it, you have a choice: send in the Marine or vote for the guy who likes Dominican teens. It's sick. The guy's so corrupt. Eugen. Tom MacArthur, good guy. I mean, forget about politics, forget about money, forget about all the issues of the day. I know him. I've spoken to him. We've had conversations. He's just a good guy, and he does a lot of good things. And yeah, I understand the political part of that, but Andy Kim, come on, really? I worked for Petraeus. I worked for Petraeus twice. I worked for him at Fort Bragg, North Carolina in the 82nd Airborne Division, and I worked for him in Afghanistan when he was the ISAF commander. So, and I had dinner with him last summer. Andy Kim's putting things on his flyer, like makes it look like he's a veteran. Get the hell out of here. Randy Lang, what's up, buddy? Tell us about something in the building trades What's going on? What are you doing? What's going on? What's Chap today? What's Chap up to? Chris, I need your help, buddy. You need to reach out. I mean, I feel like I'm fighting an uphill fight. I love the teachers. I love them all, and it's hard. I understand the game. Trust me. I understand the union game and you know how it works. It's hard for me to defend myself every day by speaking the truth. It actually hurts at times because I am trying to do the right thing, and some people that I really cared about and really thought had my back, you know, when it comes down to politics, it's sad. It's sad how relationships are torn over politics. And this is a nonpartisan Board of Education job, unpaid. I'm doing this because it needs to get done. I mean, God, I wish I was here when Rotaka was here. Probably none of that stuff would have happened if there's more people like me around when Rotaka was here. Ridiculous. Bunch of sheep. I don't like sheep. Somebody went on there, I don't want to say the name, but a teacher went on today, and you know, they're saying that you know, you're a mudslinger, you're a bully. I'm just giving facts, and not only am I telling you the facts, I am attaching the documents under my post where the facts are there for everyone to see and read. I'm talking like 25, 30 different things. What's my agenda? I'm not making any money off of this. I don't need any more friends. I'm not trying to make enemies. Come on. It's like, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. You know, it's kind of, it's defeating at times, but I don't give up. Anyway, for those just tuning in, this is a test live feed for my, because on Monday I'm going to be going live quite a bit, talking about the election on Tuesday and throwing any last minute stuff out there for everybody. And I was talking to some, I think they're teachers and some other people that they would like to see the Board of Education or probably any politician do this more often and kind of talk to people, even at the lower level, to kind of say why you voted on something or why you support a certain thing. Because the reason, I'll tell you why, and you can spin it however you want. If you have 9 Board of Education members or 9 people on the council or whatever, and you send them in 9 different directions, what's going to happen? All right. Even though you leave with the same information, the conversations go different places. You say something wrong, even though you're trying to do the right thing, you say something that could be misconstrued. You run the risk of litigation for the district. If you say one wrong thing, I have no executive authority. I am one of 9, and my job is not to administer the district. It's to oversee policy and fiscal and those kinds of things at the district level. I don't have any authority. So while I can defend my position, I can't speak on behalf of the board. All right, I can talk about why I did something, but I can't go out and talk about why the board did something. That's up for the board president and us when we're together. We're convened twice a month for us to talk about. But you don't want to do anything. Even when we're trying to do the right thing, you can actually screw it up. It's hard for me. Everybody knows I'm nuts on Facebook, but I try to say the right thing. But I take it to that line. I take it right to the line. I stand on the line, but I don't go over it. Unlike Mr. Raymond, he's crossed the line on multiple occasions on different things. But these are minor details that are going to come out in the future. What we got here? Some people can't handle the truth of their manner it's delivered. Thanks, Randy. I love your husband, by the way. Sorry, Tammy, I can't go to Central's got it's a whole other thing over there. Hi, honey. She wants me to move my truck. Hold on, my podcast is almost over. What's up, Weaver? So, Randy, yeah, Americans are all soft. Anyone who says anything contradictory is perceived to be a bully. That's true. And let me give you an example I was discussing this morning in Beechwood's neighborhood discussion and watch, or whatever it's called. When I was a kid, I was told to what? Look both ways before I cross the road, right? Today, you're telling kids that the pedestrians have the right of way, right? But you're doing that in a generation that's totally oblivious, walking around staring at their phone, just wandering in the streets. I don't know where that started. The way I look at it, the most casualty producing vehicle or casualty producing entity has the right of way. You stop, you look, you survey the area, you make a decision. Pedestrians have the right of way. People aren't paying attention. They're just going to wander into traffic. I mean, I see it all the time. You know, Beechwood doesn't have sidewalks. I mean, you know, so for going to school, that's going to be an issue for those 10 minutes. But for Halloween, people running around in masks in the dark on Halloween at night, that's not a problem. Nobody cares about that. You're worried about walking to a bus stop for 3 minutes. I don't know. Reality. I'm just keeping it real. And I'm seeing some people I haven't pop in here that I haven't talked to in years. Jimmy, Joe, Bob. We went to where we go? Small Arms Master Gunner or Enoch? I can't remember. What do you mean do not cut? Heather McGovern, do not cut any security guards from schools? Who do you think, was an armed security guard in the schools before this year? No, we just got that done. It's done. Our kids are going to be safe. Tamika Brinson from Beechwood, thank you. Jim Hughes, my old buddy from the 82nd Airborne Division, popping in. What's going on? For those just joining us, this is just a test for Monday. I'm going to be on and off all day talking about the election on Tuesday. I'm doing a podcast or whatever you want to call this, live Facebook Live stuff. It's much easier than typing, I'm telling you. Heather McGovern, the guards are scared losing jobs in April. Talk to me. What are you talking about? What guards? What guards are scared they're going to? Oh, you mean because of the budget cuts? Also, just while we're on the subject, I am co-chair of the Toms River Regional Schools Safety and Security Committee. So. Yeah, well, those things are all up in the air right now. Obviously, we're not going to cut anything that's going to put our kids in danger. We're going to start with the stuff that we can cut, which is really, we really don't have much room, but our administration is working on that now, coming up with different courses of action that we need to take. Yeah, sure. And you can message me or email me or whatever. If it's an official school email, email me at official school email, which is dleonard@trschools.com. But if it's just like a general thing that you need me to look into or give you clarification, you can send me a Facebook message or whatever. But yeah, no, we're coming up with many courses of, the administrators are coming up with many courses of action to take, depending on our aid boss that we're going to have from the state. And that's why our board needs to be unified. I mean, enough already, because we really need to go out and the 9 of us need to be unified and go out and talk to the legislators and the senators in the state and, you know, Department of Education people and really get the fair funding that we need for our district. I mean, the kids shouldn't suffer look where money gets spent, you know, fraud, waste, and abuse all over the state, all over the world, quite frankly, of our money, America's money. Hold on. And now a word from our sponsor, MichelleALeonard.com. Come see Michelle for hypnosis. Hypnosis works. She's plugging her business right here. So everybody get that, www.michellealeonard.com. And you mentioned this live feed, you might get a discount. I don't know. Somebody stole Rob Bonifrietti signs. Somebody has stolen our Joe Nardini signs. I've seen them like thrown down. It's a federal crime. You know that, right? If you steal signs, campaign signs, or you damage campaign signs, it's a federal crime. If you're just tuning into the Dan Leonard Show, this is a test for Monday. Monday is going to be on Facebook Live quite a bit, trying to talk about the election on Tuesday. For those that don't know, if you ever want to do a Facebook Live, you just can't pop on Facebook Live on your computer. You have to download streaming software. So something that Rob Bonifigretti could have figured out on his own, but no, I had to tell him. Sorry, Rob. Wow, Jeremy Grunin. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy, but he'll be hearing from me tomorrow morning. Between 7 and 11, Topic A, Bob Levy's Topic A, WOBM 92.7, call in and talk about local issues. Stop talking about Trump and Clinton and Obama. I mean, come on. We got a lot of stuff going on around here. We have budget issues. We have tax issues. We got every issue here in Ocean County, and we really need to start talking about our issues here rather than talk about stuff that's going on all over the world. You want to do that? Call some national news network and get on the radio. Justin, we're working on that, but it's not. Nobody wants to talk about it, but the problem is Ocean County is predominantly Republican county, and the people benefiting are mostly from Democrat districts. It's just one of the many issues that, it's not, I'm not saying politics, they're playing politics with our kids or anything, but I am telling you that that does play a role. And anybody who doesn't think it does is naive. So when they say talk to your legislators, people are going to go talk to their local senators and assemblymen. They're on our team already. That's not the people we need to talk about. Their job is to influence their counterparts at the state house. Sometimes what we need to do is take our roadshow around the state to some of the people that are in other districts and tell them how our kids are suffering. And, it's not about, we're going to take it away from this kid and give it to that kid. It's about equal fair funding for all kids. It's sad. It's sad that we're really pinching pennies to try to give our kids the greatest education that we possibly can. And this, I have no doubt, this is one of the greatest school districts in probably the country. If it was fully funded, oh my God, the possibilities are endless. We have academies, we have so many different arts programs, everything from music to art to STEAM to all these things that are going on now. And the state wants us to do mandated pilots and these pilot programs, but once the money runs out, now we have all these programs, but if they're not being funded, we're going to be in a big, terrible situation. So we need to continue to advocate for our kids, and that's everybody. It's not just the Board of Education's job or administration's job. It's every parent, every taxpayer, every citizen's job to advocate. The more money that comes in, the easier the burden is on everybody, spread equally. And that's why I have a real bad problem for people that bail on their taxes and things like that. Because these are the things that happen where our kids are going to suffer. It's a lot better than the papers, than the local media or the Asbury Park Press makes it sound. Not that they're not doing a good job reporting. It's just like the headlines are ridiculous sometimes. It says, so me and Mr. Raymond had an issue, and we didn't talk the entire night. And the next day in the paper, it said ethics brawl at the Toms River School. Brawl? What does that mean to you? To me, it means there's none of that. We're not crazy. We're adults, but we have many disagreements, and I don't respect the man, but we're adults, and I'll leave it at that. Who else is here? Chris Dasty. What's up, buddy? For those just joining, this is just a test for Monday's podcast live stream on Facebook. I'll be talking about the elections, local elections. Tuesday is very important. It could be a game-changing day for this district. Game-changing day for this district. One decision in the voting booth can really decide, can really make the difference on how we're going to move forward as a team, a cohesive unit, moving forward and doing what we need to do. We don't need any distractions. I know it's been ugly. I know it's been a terrible thing with the campaign season and all the lies that go around in the mailers. There's a method to my madness. I don't have George Gilmore's not giving me $40,000 to send out a nice cordial piece of literature that really nicely says what's going on. So I got to do the shock thing, put a meme or a hashtag, so people are like, what's going on over here? And once they tune in, they look at it, then that's where I throw the facts. And that's the way to do it. I mean, sorry, but there's nothing that I'm saying that's a lie or that's untrue. It's just, it's just the way that, normal people now have to compete with big money politics, political money. The local establishments, it's insane. Why would somebody spend $40,000 to $50,000, collectively to get somebody elected to a nonpartisan, unpaid position? Could it be because there's something on the back end that they're expecting? It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. I used to be a Republican. I'm still a Republican at heart. I lean right, but I agree with, I have a lot of Democrat things in my head too that I feel, a lot of liberal, socially liberal policies that I advocate for. It's just sad that, this is what it's come down to. So I wrote an op-ed. It was I think it's in the Philadelphia Inquirer tomorrow, and it was in the Star Ledger this week. That we have to advocate for some kind of campaign finance reform at the nonpartisan local board level. You shouldn't be able to spend that much money to try to get this professional contract. If you have 40, 50 extra $1,000, please give it to us, or give it to a kids program or some, the PTO or something. If you have that money, why waste it on an election when you can give it to the people that really need it, the kids? Ridiculous. I ran my own election in 2016. I didn't run it myself. Friends and my wife and everybody helped me, but it was all like I brought the money into my campaign myself. I didn't just sit back, let somebody run my campaign, send out mailers and ads and send me all kinds of crazy money. That didn't happen. I own what I do, right or wrong. Dave Galini just joined. Dave Galini used to be a very, very big Team Leonard supporter, and then he bailed on New Jersey and went to Florida. Hey, Galini, I watch that show, Live PD, all the time. It seems like they're always in Florida. What's going on down there? Chasing somebody around. All right, I'm going to do this for another, I think, 8 minutes, and then you're on your own, everybody. I can't always be here for you. So, again, this is just a test for on Monday, because Monday is going to be a big Facebook Live day for Team Leonard. We're going to be talking about the races, the elections, what's going on, and I just want to make sure that everything's working on my computer. I wish you could see the trees and the leaves. Can you see that? Because they're probably going to be gone by Monday, the way this wind's going. Justin, so the Republicans, obviously, again, I'm friends and I love a lot of Republicans in this town, but there's a point where you look at who's in charge and you say something is not right here. So how is this guy in charge still? Why are these people around for 30, 40, 50 years still in charge? Nothing ever changes. It's a little clique. But what they do is and the Democrats to some degree too, but something about the Republicans, they get the money collectively and they support their candidates that they want to run for these positions. But that's fine. Once you get into the position and you get elected, you should be able to work well with others and put all that to the side. But that's not how it works with these people. They threaten you. They threaten to cut you off financially, in other ways if you don't go the way they want you to go on certain things. And I've had conversations with people that I'm on the board with now that said so-and-so said this if I do this, and I'm like, so it's kind of it's frustrating and defeating. But that's why I left the party and I went independent last year, because nobody's going to control me. Nobody's going to tell me what to do. Nobody's going to tell me I can't run because so-and-so is going to run. Get the hell out of here. You can believe that $40,000 for paper, to send paper to people's houses that have lies. It's not even real. It's lies. They're spending $40,000 to print out lies and send it to people in the hopes that somebody is stupid enough to believe it. All right, nobody curse. My daughter's on here now. What do you mean you're almost here? I didn't invite you. All right, so we got about 5 minutes left. I'm going to plug again Nardini LeBright, Anna Frietti Cirillo, Anna Palazzo for the Toms River Board of Education on Tuesday. Again, this is a test. On Monday, I'm going to have a huge Facebook Live day and bring out all kinds of new information, a couple surprises. But this is a test, and my computer's working, and you have to have streaming software to do Facebook Live on your computer. It works on your phone, but you need streaming software. What else going on here? All right, so we got about 4.5 minutes left. Any Board of Education questions right now? Rob, ask another question. I already know the answer. Hold on, commercial time. Michelle A. Leonard Hypnosis. Check it out. Mention this live feed, receive a 3% discount. What's up, Fran? My high school buddy. Carol, your nephew used to be my treasurer for my campaign, and then because he works for Merrill Lynch, there's some kind of financial clause with this with these financial people, so he couldn't do that anymore. But he was a great treasurer for the 3 years I had him. Well, nobody has any questions, so I imagine that this is really going to, this Board of Education thing is very easy. Everybody already knows everything. All right, so I'll wrap it up again. Monday, all day. I'll post times before then. I'll be on there talking about what's going on with the local elections and the Board of Education. Throwing out some new documents, some new information. And I'll be on Facebook Live a lot on Monday. So I just want to make sure that this stuff worked today. I was going to have an event at the Stonefire Grill on election night. Still debating whether that's still going to go or not. I'll let you know. So all politics is local. Concentrate on these local elections on Tuesday. Don't worry about the national stuff. Say hi, Chloe. Say hi, Chloe. Hi, this is Chloe, and it's a proud member of Team Leonard. And I know. I know. Don't vote for Raymond. Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, so I'll be getting off here in a minute, and thank you for tuning in and helping me work out the kinks with this stuff. Facebook Live will be on all day Monday, and if you have any questions in the meantime, just send me a message, and I'll try to get the answer back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, Walking Dead, Rick Grimes' final episode, which is depressing for a lot of the fans. All right, so thanks for joining. Thanks for coming on the Facebook Live today, and testing it works. Any questions? Message me. Thanks, everybody, and I will talk to you again very soon. Later.